There are so-called interest in Nigerian people to support solid people and solid ideas. That is to say that would the opposition protest for things that don't benefit them directly?
Interesting. But are you in talks with them, about this?
I see them all the time. We talk. This is also how to have conversations with them. The problem I have is sitting down with some of them, and I have expressed that openly. I can't, for instance, sit down with El-Rufai to discuss the future of Nigeria. I can't sit down with Malami to discuss the future of Nigeria. I can't sit down with most of them because they are the ones who made the future that I've been fighting for 35 years to be impossible.
Can you sit down with Peter Obi or Amechi?
I see Peter Obi all the time. And I ask him, what is it you did when you were governor for 8 years? He doesn't answer. Peter Obi is an expert in subterfuge. He will say, but Sowore, this is not the conversation we should be having right now. We want to defeat us. But how do you defeat people that we are not different from? The real opposition should be those of us who have not failed the country.
Interesting.
The opposition cannot be those who fail halfway, who want to go and fail again. Because that's what Peter Obi said was the reason for him to. He said he wants to go and exchange ideas. No, he didn't say correct. No, exchange ideas with people who have been failing. To find out why they were failing. He should have said, I want to be with the people with whom we have been failing the country.
But what about if they also have experience, they've done it one way, now they want to do it the other way?
Thank you very much for asking that question. We have two men in this country who have had experience failing before, who came and failed more. Obasanjo, number one, and Buhari, number two.
So there's
nobody can bamboozle me with, they failed before, they've learned their lessons. And these people had sufficient time. If Buhari had gone to school between the time he failed the first time and the time he came back in 2015, he could have earned 2 or 4 PhDs. Yes, because he was kicked out in 1985, I think, and he became president in 2015. Period of 30, I think, is that not 30 solid years? Obasanjo left power in 1979. He came back in 1999. It's instructive. There's always, that 9 must be there. The numbers are constant.
Okay.
And he went to prison. Where else can you learn to be different to go to prison?
Interesting.
And he came back and became hardened criminals. And you want me to believe that people fail before